Nas, why are you sucking this girl's dirty finger? Why have you decided to put your mouth around her finger and suck it? What are you doing? What are you doing? Why? After she has made it clear, now she has made it clear that I don't want anything to do with you. Why are you still trying to pursue? Now you're pissing me off, and I just find it quite irritating. I don't understand why you'd continue to do that, irrespective of whether you fancied it or not. If some girl spoke to me like that, then I had to do a dare and I had to suck the girl's finger that I like. Best believe I am nowhere going near her fingers, or anybody's fingers, to be honest, because we damn well know some people like this are not really washing their hands. Shaunise, are you washing your hands? Please. Because you know certain men go to the toilet and they don't wash their hands. I'm just saying. I don't know what Nas is doing. I don't know what Nas is doing. I don't know what Nas is doing. Hey guys, it's Murali. Hope you guys are doing well today. If you haven't already, click that button for daily and consistent content. Head over to my Instagram, Murad_Murali, and let's get into this video. For some unknown reason, they decided to add a 40-year-old man into the show, but I guess the 40s are the new 20s, and my guy is living his best life, doing whatever the hell he wants, whatever his name is, Mr. Finley, I believe. He was 20 but has been in a 5-year relationship, so these times he's been in a relationship since 15. Quite rare, but I assume it just happens. Then we also have the twins who really got demoted and are sitting on the bench very comfortably. These guys came into the villa thinking they were going to be the new, bombshells. They were going to be the twins. Everyone's going to be over them. Somebody might be into both of them. Child, ain't nobody into either one of you. So sit your asses down on that bench and get comfortable, beloveds. Get comfortable. We have this date situation going on with Connor, and I feel like he is just bad vibes. The first one, I feel like the way he's talking to Sophie, and he's making her feel bad, making her not having a good time. You can clearly tell that she's headed for the banter and to mix stuff and stir stuff, but clearly he is somebody who's very obsessive, very possessive, and just very controlling. And I don't know what could happen at night. I feel like he might wake up and might bite her on the arm or something, because them teeth, it can be a situation that nobody really needs. So I feel like he is definitely not good for Sophie, and that situation needs to immediately evaporate very quickly, because I genuinely feel like Connor is very controlling, and he doesn't like situations where Sophie maybe with somebody else, or the fact that he has literally put all his eggs in that basket, and that can be very uncomfortable for someone to feel, because you get this sense of entrapment. So I definitely understand what Sophie is feeling, but at the same time she's not entirely feeling the second Connor. So therefore, what choice does she really have? She has to probably stay with the first Connor and get through that situation. And I know when somebody else comes in, she'll probably dump and discard Connor. I don't really blame her, because this Connor guy, I don't know what's going on, but I feel I'm just scared for Sophie, because listen, next episode, if we see bite marks, we know exactly what the hell is going on. Then we have Shauna. I'm loving Shauna, because I feel like she just comes with this character like, it's talking about how should we dress. I don't want to dress like a hoe. I dress like a little bit of a hoe, a little bit trashy. Or I want to get you for karma. I want to ignore you, Callan, because you ignored me. I like this kind of energy that she brings, because with the energy she brings her personality, and she brings good content. So I do feel like hopefully she does get with the first Connor, but the second one. But then the second Connor didn't really kiss her when he wanted a threesome situation, and he seems to be moving on to Shaunise. So I don't understand what's going on here. Perhaps these two could be a particular couple. I just don't really see it happening, but I guess it perhaps will. If it does, and if it works for those two, then it works for those two. But that will leave Shauna to go back to Callum. So it looks like a girl is going to be dumped tomorrow, and I feel like perhaps it could be one of the twins who potentially could go, or maybe Paige. I don't understand, because I'm not really seeing much for Paige. She really has become part of the team furniture. She really has become a Love Island water bottle. She does not resemble anything of any importance. I feel like without Ollie, where is her narrative? Where is her narrative? Where is it? Because we're trying to look for it and we can't find it. This date situation she went on, I don't really think it'll work for her, but it is what it is. I don't know why Nas is so flipping besotted with this girl. I don't understand what he is seeing in her. She has now made it clear to him, leave me alone. Basically, I'm not into you anymore. There's no mixed signals, even though she definitely was sending mixed signals, facts on facts on facts. Because of that conversation that took place the night before, Nas should not be going to this girl anymore. Why are you going to suck a finger? I don't know. Anyhow, you pick her tomorrow to recouple. just because you either want to save her as a friend situation, or maybe because you want to continue to pursue her, I want to get mad because I don't understand why you're doing all this. It doesn't really make any sense to me. People are making even more fun of you online, and now I can see you're constantly pursuing somebody when they've said to your face, leave me alone. She now said it. I'm not on team Shaunise, but at the same time, I genuinely feel like after that conversation that took place last night, which she was very rude by doing, very derogatory, demeaning kind of conversation, which I've expressed in that conversation, Nas has understood that leave me alone, child. Whether it's mixed signals or not, I'm not into you, not feeling you, nothing's really going on here. So why is he sucking her finger? I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't understand what's going on there. And we damn well know you're probably going to pick her tomorrow for the recoupling, and I really hope you don't. I genuinely wish that you do not do that and you see some sense. Maybe you'll pick one of the twins. I wouldn't be mad at that, because at the same time, at least we know Nas is safe for this first week. Child, I didn't want him to go out the first week. It's going to be a girl, so it's cute. But at the same time, hopefully him and one of the twins can pair up for now. But it's just such a shame that there's so many girls in this villa and not one of them are checking for him. Not one of them. He's having a very difficult time, and this can take a toll on your health in general. When you're in a capacity, you're in a small kind of capacity in a villa with good-looking individuals and people, and you question, why aren't they into me? What have I done wrong? Why do I do like this? These kind of insecurities can obviously slowly come into your mindset and destroy it, and really just degrade your kind of self-esteem and confidence. But to Nas's strength, these type of worries and insecurities, I believe, are quite low for him if these things don't really get to him. And when these things don't really get to you as an individual, it's easier for you to bypass situations when it comes to close proximity related environments. So I genuinely feel like stuff like this isn't getting to him as much. Hopefully, I believe so, but you never know when people act different in different environments. But from what I know of him, I don't think this stuff kind of gets to him. And I do believe somebody will come in, who you'll get texts and some girls wait for him to take him on a date. Something like that will probably happen. Mike and Leanne, where were they? We got no airtime in this episode. No airtime at all. I wasn't checking for these double date situations. I feel like this episode was kind of dead for this entire week, but I'm not mad at that. Let me tell you why I'm not mad at that, because we've had a lot of drama for the first week. We've had so much flipping drama that I feel like a nice filler, calm kind of episode is what we need, so that we can continue to try and build a rapport, try and build a relationship, a bridge with some of these characters who we don't really know. This whole situation with Anthony Joshua's brother, that was quite random. It was a weird reference. He was trending #1. Nobody asked for it. Not one of us asked for that reference, but I guess that's just what you guys wanted to give us. I don't know what Sophie was saying, but clearly, I don't know, I just find it funny. But the Sophie and Connor situation is coming to an end. I can genuinely tell that she's really upset. Like, we haven't seen her down or upset since this part ever. Like, we haven't seen her like this. But there she was, very irritated by the entire situation. But Connor is so possessive, and I said it at the beginning of this review, that I just find it very, very worrying. I feel like Shauna and Callum will slowly come back to each other. I feel like the corner number 2 will definitely go with Shaunise, and those two will clearly, I feel like they two suit each other. They really complement each other. That's the type that Shaunise clearly wants. So hopefully these two will get in together. That would leave obviously Nas saving one of the twins. I feel like that in itself could happen. I don't want Nas to pick this girl, but the way you suck this girl's finger, I genuinely feel like he might pick her. I don't understand why you would do that after the conversation. I feel like things don't really hit him that way. He doesn't take it personal. He doesn't take things personal, he doesn't get too emotional, and he pushes things away. This can be a strength in the villa, and this is why I feel like he won't be as bad in terms of coping in the villa, because he doesn't take things too emotionally. He lets it just go right past him, and this can aid to your benefit when it comes to shows like this, where shit can really get you down, because some people can be really insecure, and everybody has insecurities, but some have different insecurities at different severities, and his is actually quite low, I believe, when it comes to this. Probably why we've seen him quite, still cheerful. But at the same time, I was genuinely irritated and annoyed with him. I have to keep it very objective, regardless of whether I know the guy and he's my best friend. I have to keep it unbiased at some times, and he did irritate me when it comes to this the finger situation. Like, I don't want you to see you to still try to push that narrative, because it makes you look like a beg. And you're not a beg, from what I know of, and that's what we don't want to run with. So hopefully someone else comes in and secures you, and you secure them, and we call it a day. Because although it feels like it's been weeks, the show's only been on for like 5-6 days. 5 days, I think this is the 5th episode. So we've got a lot to go through. There's so much to unfold, unravel, and discuss. We have so much to get into. And let me know your thoughts on when it comes to this 10-minute review. What are your thoughts? Are you guys here for these narratives and these storylines? What are your thoughts on Nas sucking that girl's dirty finger. I don't know what he was doing. What are your thoughts on the new Connor and Shaunise? What are your thoughts on when it comes to, you know, Shauna acting like a wild one for the jokes, for the banter? I'm here for it. I like personality. I think it's funny and quirky, and we need that. And the lack of airtime for Mike and Leanne, like I want to see that develop and progress, and we have not seen that. But I guess they can't fit everybody in every episode. Let me know your thoughts are. Do subscribe. Click that button for daily and consistent content. Subscribe. And I'll catch you guys soon for another video.